Hi, Nuno.
Hello.
It's a week since you were very open and honest about your relationship with the owner. I'm wondering what happened after you were in here last week. What was the reaction to your comments about your relationship with Mr. Marinakis?
That we need to talk. We didn't have a chance this week. It was a tough week for both of us. A lot of work. The president now is in Monaco, as you're aware. But we have a talk. I think always these kinds of things should be done in the right moment. And the right moment is after the game. Now we are focused on West Ham. Then we have international break, and that's the right moment.
Is that a concern?
In what sense?
In the sense that obviously you haven't addressed, the concerns and the issues previously.
Yeah, but no, things are okay. Things are okay. We are working very hard to compete. This is the main, and what is really important. The talk will happen after the game normally. Yeah.
It's a big day for the club. Europa League draw.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be, sort of A, part of it, and B, the draw that you've got? Are you happy with it?
Yes. I think it was, first of all, it was nice to be in the draw and we see it together. All the players there in the gym, seeing which opponents could be. It was nice, and we are very proud that we're going to face tough opponents. But I think it's a good draw. Now it's moment to see when the matches will happen, because that will be the major issue in terms of recovering and being able to compete alongside the Premier League. That's the big issue.
Is Porto the game that stands out?
All the games. Of course, Porto, because I worked there as a player and a manager. We also go to Braga, Portugal, nice city, beautiful city. And then Hungary. We have tough opponents. But here at the City Ground will be huge for all of us. Look forward to it.
And finally, obviously that we know we're getting close to the end of the transfer window. We know you're making strides to bring in one player this week. You said you wanted another goalkeeper, maybe another fullback. Are you hoping to bring those two other players in before Monday?
Yes. 3 days to go. A lot of work to be done, but hopefully things work out well, because we need. It's a really need on the squad.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hello, Nuno.
Hello.
What you said last week about the fallout with the owner, the lack of dialogue, has it affected the team? Have you noticed any impact on the team in training, in matches?
No. I think the answer in Palace was very good. I think we can see first of all, the connection between the team and the fans. And after, I think we compete really, really well. We've been able to shield the players of all the noise, and they are focused on their tasks and really, really mature in terms of attitude on preparing the game.
Can I ask you for your reaction to the first call up to the England international team for
Delighted, and the boys buzzing. And I think for him and for Morgan, especially for all of us at Forest, it's a moment of proud. I think since '96 I've been checking that we didn't have two players in the England squad. Says a lot about them. Says a lot also about the improving of the team, because these individual recognitions are only possible if the team competes well.
What are your thoughts about facing West Ham this weekend, who've had a very difficult start to the season? Most fans will think this is a gimme, is a straightforward game.
No. I don't know who thinks that. Me, for sure, not. We just look at the squad of West Ham. The manager, Bowen, James, Paquetá, 3 central defenders. They have a very good team. Very good team. And it's up to us to try and control. At the same time, see if we can compete as well and play good, because I think we are improving our game.
Hi, Nuno.
Hello.
You've said yourself that the situation with you and the owner hasn't been discussed this week.
Yes.
So there is still uncertainty. How do you feel about your job here? Do you feel it's safe?
Yes, I think in that sense I'm totally relaxed in that sense. I think we need to have a talk about the future of the club, how we should address after the transfer market, all these things, but what is the commitment to the club? I think me and the president, we want the same thing. We want the best for Forest, that's for sure.
So can the situation be resolved? Because I guess that's what the fans want to know. Can it be resolved between you and the president?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
And how will that happen and when? Because you say you've been too busy this week.
Yeah,
of
but
course,
that's why
it's such a pressing matter.
Yeah, the president is a very busy man, yes. But you'll come to the game, and after the game we have an international break that allowed us to settle down. We have 14 players going away. It's going to be a small group. We're going to try and work them. It's a different week in terms of preparation. There's no stress of the competition, so it's the right moment to sit down and speak and talk and share opinions, visions. That's the right moment.
How do you feel then about this build up to the end of the transfer window? Are you happy with your squad now and how it's looking?
We integrate a lot of new players. We need to settle them well in terms of squad. We have a very good squad in terms of atmosphere. So all the players that came in were well received. And the squad knows the philosophy, how we operate in terms of work, our mentality. And I hope that they can transmit these values to the new players, because it's really important, it's a big help. And then it's up to us, to coaching staff, to take the best out of them.
And with this European draw happening today, and we having to think about 2 squads and all the players you need, how hard as a head coach is it to integrate the new staff? Do you feel happier than you did at the start of the season, for example?
Yes, like I mentioned to you, it's all in the perfect scenario will be in first day of training session, first day of pre-season will be the right moment. But that's very difficult. I spoke about that. This is my major frustration. Now to settle down players during competition, it's harder, but they are from them. They are aware that they need an extra conscious effort in terms of integration, in terms of understanding. The meetings are very important. That even if they don't start, they are aware of the game plan, all these things, and we are working hard on that aspect.
Lots of good news though with the good draws you've mentioned, the guys in the England team and Anderson. What's your message to the fans ahead of this West Ham game? They will be worried about the uncertainty there's been, but what is your message to the supporters?
All the help that they can give us. We always trust the City ground to help us. And once again on Sunday we're going to be together facing a tough opponent, but as long as we stick together and help each other, everything is much easier.
Thank you, Nuno.
Thank you.
Nuno, just the moment last week at the end of the match with the supporters, you looked quite emotional. Were you?
I'm always emotional when we win or when we draw, and when we don't win or we don't draw and lose, I'm emotional because I'm sad. But that was the major joy that we had in the end of the match, that after such a difficult game, such a difficult atmosphere, and we were the one that were singing, so that gives you...
Chanting your name.
And me thanking them for all the support. I think it's clear the connection that we have, the team, the players, the fans. We are in this journey together.
And just one final thing to clarify with the owner. I know you've not had a chance to have discussions this week, but has he said anything since what you said last week to you?
Yeah, we had a talk on the phone, and we said that after the game is the right moment to speak.